Hi there, Claudia from the Wee Garden Homestead here. Going to be in my sewing studio again today. I have just a little bit of time. I've got to go to work, so I've probably got about a half an hour to get in there. So this quilt top is finished. I'm very pleased with it. Looks great. We'll get a better view of it at another time when it's completely finished. So I wasn't sure what I was going to do with the back, but I had one stack of these 6-inch strips that I cut with the wrong angle. So I'm going to piece those together and use them for part of the back. I also stumbled across the Pioneer Woman fabric that matches this. This is 3 yards. I only need probably less than 2, but it's not wide enough. So I'm going to cut it the length I need. I'm going to cut it down the middle. I'm going to piece the pieces that I have left from this that I cut wrong. They're going to go down a strip in the middle, and that's going to be my back. And that is what I'm working on today. Thanks for joining. Okay, so the back is pieced. This is just one end of it. And looks like I'm making a quilt sandwich tomorrow. All right, here we go, making a quilt sandwich. So I'm working on my bed because it's the biggest space I have that's not on the floor. If I work on the floor, the dogs are going to be in my stuff. So I'm on my bed. I've got an old flannel sheet down because I use the 505 spray and I don't really want it on my bed because then everything will stick to it. So I've got the backing face down. I've got the binding in between and it's rolled back right now because I'm getting ready to do the 505 spray. And then I've got the quilt top on top, so facing up. So the 505 spray is a spray basting, and I love this stuff. This is so much easier than pinning. I've done a couple pinning, and I use this even on the big quilts. I use this, and I will never go back. So this gets sprayed onto the batting, and then I'll smooth the batting back down again. I'll do it in sections. That's about a foot, maybe 15 inches. I'll do that and I'll smooth it down, and then I'll do the rest and I'll smooth it down to the edge, and then I'll go to the other side and I'll do the other side. Using the flannel sheet underneath helps me, like you can see, there's quite a bit of space there before I get to the edge of the bed. So I can just grab the flannel sheet and pull the whole thing closer to me, and it makes it easier, especially if I'm using a big quilt, doing a big quilt, because sometimes that quilt is hanging over the edges. So that's what I'm working on now. There's not going to be a video of it. I don't have the energy today to set up the camera and do a video of me doing this. If you have more questions, I can answer more questions. I'm sure there are videos out there of people doing this. Alrighty, my quilt sandwich is made. I've rolled it up a little bit to take it to the machine. I think for quilting today, I'm going to try something new. I'm going to try something I've never done before. I'm going to do diagonal, wonky, wavy lines. And they don't have to match up. They'll just be every couple inches, I'll do a wavy, wonky line. I'm going to go across these angles. I'm going to go this way diagonally, and that's what I'm going to do. Maisie, you better not get on my quilt. She just hopped up on the bed, so I'm going to finish this and get this quilt off the bed. All right, you're looking at the back right now, but this bad boy has been quilted. The binding is cut and pressed. I just got to trim the quilt and get the binding on. Oh, quick update, and I'll probably be finishing this up today anyway. I was hoping to get it done yesterday, but I ran into a snafu. Apparently I didn't measure very properly for my for my binding, because I came up short by probably about 18 inches. So I've cut another piece. It's pressed. I'm going to put it on there. I'll finish this corner in the next 1.5 feet, and then I will flip it to the front and stitch it down. Here it is. Quilt number 2 of 12 and 24. I know it's the end of March, and truly this was done at the end of February. I have just been so busy, I haven't had a chance to get to this part of it. So I have started 2 more quilts since I finished this one. I have done charity blocks, which you'll see a video for. You'll see a video for the other 2 quilts at some point. I have quilt number 3 almost finished. So this one is done. This was the one that I did the experiment with the pattern, and I really like it. I feel it keeps the eye moving. I feel the bright colors were really good for this one too. I also think it would be good in like a monochrome, like either shades of black and gray or black and white or shades of, you know, purple or green or things like that. I think that would look really good also. The back is just this matching word just wouldn't come to me. This matching Pioneer Woman fabric. Sorry, headache today, not thinking clearly. And then I just bound it in some yellow plaid, yellow gingham that I had. I felt it matched really well. So I don't have enough room here to get the full thing in the video, but I will take some pictures and post them at the end. So again, this was number 2 of 12 and 24. Look for some charity blocks coming, and number 3 coming up very soon. So I'm on track. Number 3 will be finished probably this week or the beginning of next week. It is a baby quilt. I need to get it in the mail. So look for that coming up too, and maybe some garden updates. I'm going to go ahead and post the pictures at the end, and thanks for joining me.